Einen wunderschönen guten Tag und willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Bastion. Ich starte hier heute mal im Startmenü, beziehungsweise im Hauptmenü, da ich mich einmal kurz an die Leute, die meine Videos gucken, bedanken möchte. Ich bin froh, dass Leute auf meinen Kanal gekommen sind. Ich war eher verwundert, auch beim Stream sind zwei verschiedene Leute unabhängig voneinander anscheinend auf meinem Kanal gekommen.
Too bad about the Armada,
War sehr
but at
lustig,
least one of those mortars survived.
aber für mich sehr verwirrend. Deswegen lasst mir ruhig Kritik da, wenn ihr meine Videos mögt und wollt, dass es noch lange weitergeht. Teilt meine Videos, lasst ein Abo da. Lasst mir Kritik da, damit ich weiß, was ich besser machen kann. Und ja, jetzt wünsche ich euch viel Spaß in dem nächsten Level von Bastion. Übrigens würde ich heute wieder streamen, so von 1-2 Uhr an. So 1-2 Uhr an, ja. Bis zu 6
Imagine
Uhr.
everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a burstone quarry. The URA tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We bought the whole place from the URA on the cheap. Same goes for its natives, Rattletails.
Okay, ich mache anscheinend alles richtig mit der Waffe, die ich getan habe.
Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
Doch, gegen mich.
The quarry ain't
Verdammt.
exactly up to safety standards no more. The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks.
Dann war der Ding eigentlich kaputt.
But there was even more to it than that.
Ja, mal ich wusste doch, dass du sowieso sterben willst.
Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
Gut. Das haben wir.
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them. Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the Rattletails at bay. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags.
Er ist hier nicht. Aber dass ich ihn besiegen kann.
Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities.
Okay, dann müssen wir, glaube ich, hier so ein bisschen.
Even stink eyes started taking root in here.
Gut.
Now Why would the URA sell off such a fascinating place? The URA always were a superstitious lot.
Okay.
Might be the gods told him the quarry's bad news.
Komm, die ganzen Fernwaffen.
On top of that, you know the URA hated anything above ground. Might be the quarry just got too much sunshine for their liking.
Geh weg. Schade, kann man nicht lösen. Nee. Ich will die auch nicht an.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen.
Ich lebe gerade morgens kurz nach dem Aufstehen, deswegen rede ich noch weniger als sonst. Es tut mir auf jeden Fall leid. Ah gut, deswegen.
The largest ones, you know as cores.
Anscheinend habe ich gerade in die Richtung laufen muss.
A single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district. Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry?
Oh Gott,
That
kann
honor
man
goes to a
nachschönen.
beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive thing stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Burstone Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone.
Oh, sehr schön.
Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall.
Lesen.
Are you all right? It says.
Ja, du bist auch noch weg. Komm. Wo müssen wir denn jetzt lang? Ah, hier.
It's him. I've come to warn you, he says. The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back.
Okay.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
Okay.
If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will.
Okay. Ist der irre? Ah. Wie gesagt, das tut mir leid, dass ich noch nicht so viel rede. Ich weiß nicht, worüber ich reden soll.
Say what you will about Zolf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that. Zolf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back.
Mal gucken wir mal.
I should have told him sooner about all this.
Oh. Was ist das denn jetzt hier? Also, die wird doch nicht. Was ist die Katastrophe gewesen?
Unfortunately, they broke in and they started digging their hole. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away at this place. We tried to stop him, but we needed help.
Weg. Geh weg. Geh weg.
Our baby pecker, he don't make it.
Oh.
Our little squirt, he don't make it. Somehow, some way, he sends those around. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked. We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the URA came.
Okay. Warum haben die meine Haustiere
To get us
getötet?
back. For the calamity.
Willst du wieder hochmachen?
It was Ceylandia's master plan to wipe the URA out.
What?
But part of that plan backfired, didn't it?
Warum macht man sowas?
If only Zolf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
Das ist nicht.
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over. The sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild. The conscience. We haven't lost everything, long as we have that. Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it. A sail hammer's only as strong as its spine. And that's a strong spine. He put some finishing touches on the business end of that thing. His bow's looking lean and mean like a prize fighter. Now we're looking at some serious firepower. That mortar's gonna leave a lasting impression. At least it won't get cold around here with that thing around. That ought to give those dueling pistols a little extra kick. The inspiration, the forge can fashion anything. The city, its riches is nothing but fragments now.
Ich würde mal behaupten, lange dauert es nicht mehr. Bis wir durch sind. Allerdings ein Level kann man noch machen.
The URA swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way. It's all we need to put this mess behind us.
Prison Data?
And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand. Zolf's of the Calamity failed, and he's right. The URA stand as living proof of that.
Hör mal auf damit. Das ist nicht nett. Ich bin schließlich nicht hergekommen, um uns zu töten.
At the heart of the Calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me. We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
Warum? Ich war gar nicht hergekommen, um euch zu töten oder anzugreifen.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit.
Ich bin einzig und allein hergekommen, um den letzten Splitter zu holen.
Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
Die sind nicht nett.
It came from an URA, a brilliant young scientist named Ven.
Okay. Tag 3.
Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
Nicht gesehen? Nein, nicht machen.
With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the URA tunnel shut in a flash.
Einfach zwischendurch hier mal.
Just like that, every last URA living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
Kann das mal bitte sein lassen. Im Schlag und überfallen, das macht man nicht.
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
Haha. Ich glaube, wir müssen dann diese komische Zebra noch fighten. Das wäre
But
zumindest
Ven
sehr
didn't
gut
like
möglich.
being manipulated. He had plans of his own.
Okay.
He sabotaged the Mancers' little science project, set it to blow up in their faces.
Okay, das heißt ein... Einer von Sus Volk hat uns alle umgebracht. Nett.
Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger. But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
Okay. Ja.
Too bad the URA ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off.
Mhm. Jetzt kann ich wieder zurückgehen.
First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. See ya.
Okay. Also sie ist ja keine Verräterin, wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe.
The URA fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already.
Hallo, darf ich das mal? Habe ich den nicht gekriegt oder was?
Ain't always much to say.
Von dieser zerstörten Bastion verabschiede ich mich jetzt erstmal. Auf dieser zerstörten Bastion verabschiede ich mich erstmal von euch. Vielleicht sehen wir uns im Stream, vielleicht auch nicht. Auf jeden Fall bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.